when you first went to the first protest, did you have in mind an idea of actually making a film that was eventually going to be 10 years in the making?
I went there to experience democracy for the first time, because if you get to read some of the press release there, I've never experienced democracy. I've grown up from a very dictatorial, oppressive government, and working as a theater activist those days, because you're not allowed to demonstrate in Sierra Leone. And so we used theater as a way of kind of protesting and singing songs and drama just to kind of speak about things. And that was a daunting experience as well, but very exciting, because we're always intimidated, getting arrested. You know, it's similar to what these guys are facing, basically. But the difference is there, you can get shot, you know, and killed, and nobody cares. So when I came to England, and I kind of experienced all the trauma of Sierra Leone, and when people, I had the information that people are going to demonstrate against the war in Iraq, I said, wow, it's fantastic. It should be my first time to be involved in the democratic process in the street. So I took my little mini DV camera. As you can see, some of the shots are really grainy. And I went there hoping just to protest and march, which we did. But then towards the end of that process, it was really violent, as you can see. And I was shocked to see that. I was shocked to see a policeman hitting someone because they're trying to speak out, to shout for something they're really passionate about. Because when you're in Africa, you think this democracy is the best. It's like, we have a saying that if somebody cuts your finger here, you can sue million. That your life is worth so much more, and your freedom, your speech is so important. So when I saw that, I was a bit shocked, taken back. I said, okay, what democracy is this? And then I saw the war goes on and all that. So I think it's interesting, and I really wanted to find out what's going on, how this democracy works. So every time there's a protest, I will go out there and just document and observe in a way. So it became very, very, interesting to me as I go, and I get sucked into it in a way. So there are times when I already pack my bag, networking, and if I have information, I will try to arrange quickly or leave work or whatever I can do to just get away and just grab my bag and out in the street. So then after a while, I started following a few characters, and it progresses on to now. We said I'm filming, as you call the demonstration, following the Kathleen. And so out of all the protest footage, I'm going to make 4 documentaries out of it. So this is the first one.
Through the process of filming, did you, having seen people's voices being ignored, did you ever become disillusioned with the idea of peaceful demonstration? Do you advocate more direct action?
Yeah, many times when I was disillusioned, when I was not sure what I was thinking or what I was feeling, because the people protest, but you don't get to see the media, and then the politicians don't listen. So the people thought, okay, the media is not giving us attention, so what we do, direct action. Let's smash some glass, we get notice. And they do that. They burn stuff, they smash, they occupy buildings. But what happened? The press just film the smashing. They don't film the progression before the smashing. And they don't actually tell the boy, interview protesters and tell them, this is why I'm angry, I'm gonna do this. No, you just see the smashing and the violence and the aggression. So when they show that on TV, it creates a repercussion. Means the public say, oh, they're not representing us, they're violent. And then the politicians now uses that and showing the public, say, see, that's why we're trying to control protests. That's why we're trying to curtail them, because they're gonna get violent. So it become now points that as prevent in a way. Before you even act, they already know what you're gonna do, so they kettle you. So it's kind of disillusional, because when you think about it, if you don't get listened to when you shout, what do? You make more noise, not so, or you create distractions, you get noticed. It's like a child, they need attention, you do something to get attention. So because they don't, they get very aggressive, and when they do that, they'll get used against them. So I don't know what we should do anymore to gain, that power as people used to have. So yeah, it's hard.
You said you're coming from a country that if you speak out, you can get shot. So do I. My question is, are you not afraid of the response of the politician, of the government, of the people here in Britain?
there are many times when they've arrested me, put me on the side, check my details, try to find out what I'm doing, you know, and all that stuff. You know, so they know everything about me, what I'm doing as well. I try also to ask them for interview. Well, they always reject. They say you can only give you an interview if you have a broadcast commission. That means if Channel 4 NBC is gonna broadcast your film, they will give you an interview. And I won't say paranoid, but when you come from a country wherein you only see the AK-47s, you live in a war zone, nothing really scares you anymore, really, because there are points when I think I was gonna die anyway, and I never did. So maybe I get another chance. So, but it's at the back of my mind, and also because I got family, you know, I'm thinking, how am I gonna protect my family? So, but it's difficult, you know, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to be scared. They want you to be afraid.
Yeah.
So you don't say nothing. You know, so, and I think, you know what, anything happened to me, it happens. You know, but I wanted to speak. So I would try to speak as much as I can and make films, because that's what I'm passionate about, that's what I love to do.